In the international concert calendar, April is an important month. The birthplace of jazz and many subgenres of music hosts an annual 10-day extravaganza called the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival. And this year as well, the lineup is an absolute banger, featuring Pearl Jam, Lenny Kravitz, Luke Combs, and concert regular, the Dave Matthews Band. I think it promises to be another transformational experience nonetheless. Well, speaking of Dave Matthews Band, I'm reminded of this chance encounter that my sons had during the festival years, a fair few years ago, when they bumped into the band's saxophonist, Jeff Coffin, in the washroom. Coffin, I think a deadly multi-Grammy-winning musician, is a legend who moved to the Dave Matthews Band from Bella Flex. My sons, raised to be gentlemen, allowed the man to do his business before gushing and revealing their fanboyness. Well, come to think of it, the city of New Orleans itself brings out the fanboy in me, not just for the star-studded lineup that the annual festival has, but also for the culture that the city breathes throughout the year. A sense of camaraderie and community fostered through the live entertainment scene, where music isn't just a hobby, but a way of life. Man, just imagine how it is to walk down Bourbon Street, grooving to the tunes of some exceptionally talented street musicians. Each time I think I'm listening to someone who may, years down the line, end up with a Grammy. In fact, that street is lined with live music spaces and clubs, while also leaving room for buskers and street artists. Friends we were with during the trip very insightfully pointed out that often the street gigs are an expression of joy that translate into impromptu concerts, while the club concerts are the seasoned commercial ventures. Now that really stayed with me, much like the magical tunes of the poetically titled band, the New Orleans Swamp Donkeys. Their street performance was such a spontaneous celebration. In fact, we were most delighted to coincidentally end up at the club they were playing at that same evening. Now, this unusual concentration of incredible talent that is so readily available needs to be examined, I think, as part of some kind of Harvard study, really. Is it in the food they eat? Maybe not. Or just their attitude to life. That life itself is a series of multi-artist concerts. You take what you want from it. Make the most of each concert, take a drinks break, catch up with friends, all with the background score of eclectic music. You know what I think it is, right? The trick is to live that dream.